Now I'm compelled to do another video today. Third video for today. And final one. Once again, I am wearing the clothing of shame and the yellow star that the Christians and the Mohammedans forced the Jews to wear, but especially the Christians during the Crusades and during the Holocaust. And may they rise up again, not in tears of sorrow, but tears of joy. Now, I just remembered something. A good while ago, I did a video. This was at the beginning of Donald Trump's presidency. I asked a question if Donald Trump is, figuratively speaking, Cyrus the Persian, or Cyrus the king of Persia. Is he like the Cyrus the king of Persia? And I said, I think so, because he's surrounded by Jews. He's got all these, and he's got converted Jews in his family. He's got he got a son-in-law that's a Jew, and a daughter-in-law that's a Jew. And he surrounds himself with Jews, and he admits that he does. Freely admits that he does. But 6 months after he became president, he signed the Jerusalem waiver, angering many, including myself. And at that point, I did a video saying, no, he's not, because Cyrus would not have done that. That's what I said. But I spoke a little too soon, and here's why. Ezra chapter 1, verse 1. Now in the first year of Cyrus king of Persia. Now, before I go any further, I want to remind everyone, and I'll prove it in just a minute, that there will not be a temple built by the hands of men after this Jerusalem is reappointed, or if they do build one, that's not going to be the one that's going to be standing in Jerusalem. There's not going to be a temple built, because Jehovah and Messiah, they are the temple. Now, let me start over again. Ezra 1, verse 1. Now, in the first year of the king of Cyrus, king of Persia, in the first year. Notice, first of all, that Donald Trump, in the first year of his presidency, made a proclamation. So did King Cyrus in the first year of his kingship. That the word of Jehovah by the mouth of Jeremiah the prophet might be fulfilled, Jehovah stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, inside of the first year. I'm saying today that the spirit of Jehovah stirred up the spirit in President Donald Trump. And so the king of Persia made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom and put it in writing, saying, Thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, Jehovah, Elohim of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he has charged me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Who is there among you of all his people? His Elohim be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and build a house of Jehovah Elohim of Israel. He is the Elohim which is in Jerusalem. So, Cyrus, the Gentile leader, notice I said Gentile, made a proclamation concerning Jerusalem, anointing Jerusalem, reappointing Jerusalem. It was a world leader. It was a Gentile world leader who reappointed Jerusalem. Now, what got me on this, and I hope I did not lose it. If I did, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Here it is. This is on Haaretz.com in October 29, 2012. On October 29 in 539 BCE, Cyrus the Great entered the city of Babylon, an act of conquest that was key in marking the birth of his Achaemenid Empire. For the Jews, the rise of Cyrus marked the end of the Babylonian exile, which had begun with Nebuchadnezzar's taking of Jerusalem and its destruction. So the Jews marked Cyrus's empire as the end of the Babylonian exile. Or, in those days, the time of Babylon was over. Much like the time of the Gentiles is going to be over. The Roman-led Gentiles, and by association, figurative Babylon. If Ezra marks Cyrus as the end of Babylon, if Ezra marks Cyrus the Gentile leader as the end of Babylon, does that mean there is a Gentile leader, world leader, number one world leader of the time? Think about that for a minute, folks. You see, after the Babylonian Empire, the Persian Empire became the world leader, became numero uno. And the number one world leader today is in the United States. He made a similar proclamation. Therefore, it is my opinion that Donald Trump, the answer to the question was about, is Donald Trump like Cyrus the Great? Yes, he is. And if he is, then he is a marker like Cyrus the Great, as written in Ezra 1, as written among the Jews, that Cyrus marked the end of Babylon. So if Donald Trump is like Cyrus the Great, and if Cyrus the Great, who is a Gentile, marked the end of old Babylon, then I think that a man like Cyrus the Great, a Gentile, who is surrounded with Jews, marks the end of figurative Babylon, which means I stand by my statement, the time of the Gentiles is finished.